really tired of YouTube videos telling you how to create digital products using AI, but nobody, and I mean nobody, is talking about how to actually sell them with simple AI tools. Everyone's obsessed with showing you how to generate digital products with ChatGPT prompts, and to be honest, I myself am guilty of loving these videos. But then what? You end up having all these digital products sitting on your computer and end up having absolutely no idea how to turn them into making money machines. Or worse, and this gets to me, they'll show you 47 different AI tools that when combined in some magical sequence, which by the way takes you up to 3 hours to set up, will perform the most basic task that instead should take you 30 seconds. And this approach is not the best use of your time. I love that content creators are showing you how to connect Zapier to Make.com to Notion to ChatGPT to Google Sheets just to automatically post social media updates. That's great and all, but not when you are starting out. That's not how you move the needle. Here's what I actually believe about AI. These tools should eliminate the repetitive, mind-numbing tasks that keep you from focusing on what actually grows your business. AI isn't just a fancy tool for automating your life, it should be your business team member. But here's the trap. It's easy to waste time building complicated automations instead of focusing on what truly matters, getting sales. So when you're starting out, you don't need perfect systems, you need customers. You need to first use AI for tasks that will drive revenue first. Then automate once what you've proven actually works. So in today's video, I'm going to share 2 AI tools that I use in my business that I have moved the needle, not 20 tools, not some complex automation, just 2. And if you're also tired of those overcomplicated AI setups that waste your time, make sure to subscribe because I focus only on sharing tools and strategies that actually help you move the needle and get you sales. No fluff, just results. And if you're an Etsy seller, stay tuned as I will share a secret tool that can help you get more sales on those digital product listings. Today, I'm focusing on digital products because they're honestly the easiest to create and the fastest to turn profitable. No inventory, no shipping, no physical product cost, just pure profit once you know how to sell them. Now, I could just tell you what these tools are right now, but I need you to understand something first. These aren't the tools you think they are. They're not the ones everyone's talking about. The first tool completely eliminates the biggest roadblock that kills 90% of digital product sales before they even start. The second tool creates an opportunity that most people don't even realize they have. Trust me, this one tool is the difference between having a handful of customers and having thousands of people discovering your products. And I'm feeling generous today, so I'm going to share a bonus third tool that I honestly wasn't planning to reveal. This one is specifically for Etsy and e-commerce sellers who want to bring more traffic to their listing. But here's the catch. These tools only work if you understand why they work, because the secret isn't in the tools themselves, it's in how you use them. And that's what nobody else is teaching you. All right, let's talk about the first tool. And this is the one that eliminates a massive roadblock I mentioned. But before I tell you what it is, I need you to understand something that most digital product sellers get completely wrong. Are you ready for this? Your product isn't actually your product. Let me explain what I mean. You think you're selling a workbook or a template or a course, but you're not. You're selling what someone's life will look like after they use your product. And here's a brutal truth that nobody wants to admit. People can't visualize transformation from a boring PDF screenshot or a plain text description. They need to see it. They need to feel it, right? And I've been shouting this for years, and yet, when a student comes to me with a supposedly dead listing, 9 times out of 10, it's their bad mockups. Some sellers will spend months creating what they think is an amazing digital planners, hours of work, perfect layouts, incredible functionality, and they list it with a simple screenshot of the first page and wait for the sales to just roll in. And then it's nothing, nada, absolute silence. You know what can change everything? Good mockups, and I guarantee it, better mockups will get you sales because your customers will better understand the transformation your product is providing. Now, let me share the tool that has completely revolutionized how I create mockups. Canva AI. Now, I know what you're thinking, Canva, that's not new, but here's what most people don't realize. Canva's AI features have become incredibly powerful for sellers. Let me break this down step by step for you so you understand exactly how I use Canva AI with slight twist for every single product launch. Step one, I use Canva AI. So I enter this exact prompt into Canva AI, and this is where the magic happened. So here's a real example that I use. Create a lifestyle mockup scene with a blank iPad in a modern home office. The scene should include a cup of coffee, plants, and clean desk accessory with warm natural lighting. The overall aesthetic should be minimalistic and cozy and appeal to busy professional aged 25 to 40. The mockup should convey calm organization and productivity, include complementary elements like a stylish notebook, gold pen, and small plant that enhance the lifestyle story without overwhelming the product display. Step two, you're gonna use Creative Fabrica. So once Canva AI generate options based on the prompt that you gave it, I use actually elements from Creative Fabrica's digital product mockup template, because here's the thing, there's no single tool that's perfectly catered for digital product mockups right now. And if you're listening out there, this is something I would love to have access in the near future. But for now, for better results, I recommend you use a blended approach. So that will give you the best of both worlds, right? So use Canva AI and Creative Fabrica to create original mockups. Step three is the lifestyle story strategy. I don't just create one mockup, I create an entire visual story using this blended approach. So the first one is the hero mockup, where it's a clean professional display of the product. This is the main listing image. Then you have lifestyle context. So this is a product shown in a real life scenario. Then you have detailed shots, which is close-ups highlighting the key features of your digital products. And then it's the emotional connection, right? So mock-ups that show the transformation that the product provides. And all this can be done using bullet points, right? And so the results is that what used to take me hours in Photoshop now just takes me 20 minutes. And Canva AI handles the design generation and customization, while Creative Fabrica provides you with the specialized mockup templates. The best part, these AI-enhanced mockup work everywhere. Your Etsy listings will immediately look more premium, your landing page will convert better, your social media posts will get more engagement. But here's the thing, a great mockup is only half the battle. You can have the most stunning product mockup in the world, but if nobody can find it, it's all for nothing. And this is where the second tool comes into play. And this one's about getting massive amounts of free traffic that most people are completely ignoring. The second strategy has completely changed how I approach digital product sales. And I'm about to show you something that most people don't understand about free traffic in 2025. So everyone's obsessed with Instagram and TikTok. And yes, those platforms are important. But what people don't realize is that platforms like Threads and X, formerly known as Twitter, these are goldmine for digital product traffic. So let me explain why these platforms are perfect for digital product traffic. First, less competition. While everyone's fighting for attention on oversaturated platform, these have hungry audiences. Two, it's actually more beginner friendly since no video content is required. All you need is well-written posts. Third, it's more algorithm friendly. So these platforms actively promote consistent quality content. And fourth, you get direct traffic. So you can drive people directly to your products without platform restrictions. But here's the problem. Most people think they need to spend hours every day creating content for multiple platforms. That's where AI actually comes in. But more specifically, Typefully is your secret weapon for writing better Thread, X, and LinkedIn posts. See, I've used ChatGPT and Claude.ai to create social media content for Thread and LinkedIn. But after spending hours every week copying and pasting between different apps, trying to format threads properly, and forgetting to post consistently, I felt frustrated. So I stumbled across this tool called Typefully. And guys, I'm not even kidding when I tell you this thing completely changed the game for me when it comes to creating written social media content. But here's what absolutely blew my mind about this platform. Are you ready for this? It automatically formats your post for different platforms. So get this, you can write one piece of content and Typefully will take that exact same idea and optimize it for X, or Twitter, Threads, and LinkedIn. Each platform gets the perfect formatting without you having to manually adjust anything. I mean, how many times have you written something for Threads and then thought, now I have to rewrite and reformat this whole thing for LinkedIn? Yeah, well, those days are over. So with the cross-platform adaptation, you can take one piece of AI-generated content and Typefully will help you adapt it for both X and Threads with platform-specific optimization. So that productivity tip you created on Thread, Typefully helps you reformat it for X with the right tone and formatting for that platform. But wait, it actually even gets better than this. They got this analytics dashboard that's honestly incredible. And I'm not talking about those surface level vanity metrics that most platforms show you. You know, like the likes, the retweets, all that stuff, right? All that fluff. So no, this thing shows you the actual metrics that actually matter, like which piece of content are driving the most link clicks and which ones are converting to actual sales. And listen, as somebody who sells digital product, this information is absolutely golden because let's be real, likes are nice and all, but they don't pay the bills, right? So that's why this analytic tool is actually a game changer. Because what I need to know is which content is actually moving the needle for my business. Because when you have a post that is driving more link clicks, well, you'll want to do more of that, right? So I can actually go back to Typefully and say, create more content like this successful thread and continuously improve my results. It's like having a feedback loop that makes your AI content generation smarter over time. And finally, can we talk about their scheduling system for a hot minute? Because this is where things get actually really good. You know that feeling when you're frantically scrambling to come up with content because you forgot to post for 3 days in a row? Yeah, I've been guilty. Yeah, I mean, we've all been there, right? Well, with Typefully, you can literally sit down for a few hours once a month and schedule everything, your entire month's worth of content, completely done. No more panic posting, no more, oh crap, I forgot to post today moments. But here's the kicker, and this is actually my favorite part. Typefully actually analyzes when your specific audience is most active, not some generic best time to post that you see everywhere. But when your people are actually scrolling and engaging, then it automatically schedules your content for those peak time. So you're not just posting consistently, you're posting at the exact moments when your audience is most likely to see and engage with your stuff. It's like having a personal social media assistant who never sleeps. And here's what makes this strategy so powerful. Every post builds on the previous one. So social media algorithms, they love consistency and engagement. When you're posting valuable content daily and people are engaging with it, the algorithms start showing your content to more people. And the best part is that this can be done 100% with AI without the need to create video content, which is actually the most beginner-friendly way to post on social media. And the most consistent you are with social media, the more reach you will have over time and the more traffic you will get to your digital products. So here are some social media platform specific tips. For Threads, focus on storytelling and behind the scene content. People love authenticity here. For X or Twitter, share quick tips, industry insights, and engage in conversation. X rewards engagement. LinkedIn, post professional insight and case study because they perform best, and position yourself as an expert in your niche. And this can be a great platform if your product is based on productivity and can help small businesses. The key is understanding that each platform has its own culture and you can simply use AI to adapt your content accordingly. Remember, these traffic sources are completely free and much easier to get started with than with TikTok or Instagram. Just be consistent and provide valuable content that positions you as an expert and drives people to your products. So far I've shared about 2 AI strategies that I personally believe every digital product sellers must use. But I have one more tool that's specifically for those of you selling on Etsy or other e-commerce platforms. All right, so before I dive into this bonus tool, I need to be clear about something. This tool is specifically for Etsy and e-commerce sellers. So if you're only building your brand through social media and your own website, you might not need this. But if you're selling on Etsy, Amazon, eBay, or any other e-commerce platform, this tool is absolutely essential for bringing in more traffic. So it's called WriteSonic. This tool has completely transformed how I approach e-commerce listings. And here's why it's so powerful for platform sellers. So WriteSonic isn't just another AI writing tool. It has specific templates designed exactly for e-commerce and digital product sellers. Here's why this matters more than you think. So most people get e-commerce titles completely wrong. They think it's just about describing what the product is about. Wrong. Your title needs to do 3 things simultaneously. First, tell people exactly what they're getting. Second, include the keywords they're actually searching for. And third, make them want to buy it instead of scrolling past it. So let me show you exactly how I use WriteSonic for this. So step 1 is the strategic input. I open WriteSonic and I use their product description template. But here's the key. I don't just describe my product, I describe the problem it solves and the results it delivers. So for example, instead of inputting meal planning template, I write helps busy mom plan healthy family meals in 15 minutes per week and includes grocery lists and prep schedules. Step 2 is platform-specific optimization. Here's where it gets strategic. WriteSonic generates multiple title variations, and here's what makes it perfect for e-commerce. WriteSonics understand each platform's unique keyword requirements. So Etsy buyers search differently than Amazon customers, and WriteSonic's e-commerce templates are trained to include these conversion-focused keywords that actually get found in search results. Step 3, description optimization. The best part is you can also use WriteSonic to create longer and more persuasive descriptions that include urgency triggers and clear call to action phrases that convert. So instead of staring at a blank screen trying to write compelling copy, WriteSonic gives you multiple variations in seconds. So here's a real example. Instead of digital planner PDF, WriteSonic suggests Ultimate Life Planner 2025 Digital Productivity Organizer for goal setting, daily planning, and time management, instant download compatible with GoodNotes and Notability. So see the difference? The second title includes what it is, so Life Planner, then the year, 2025, so it shows that it's current, then key benefits, goal setting, daily planner, time management, and then important details such as instant download. So these are keywords people are actually searching for. And the best part is WriteSonic offers a free trial that gives you enough credits to optimize several product listings. And for serious sellers, the paid plan starts at just $16 a month when billed annually or $20 per month for monthly billing. So that's less than the cost of 1 coffee per day to have professional copywriting, title, and description for all your products. Why this matters? While your competitors are still using titles like digital planner PDF or budget tracking template, you'll have titles and description that people are actually searching for. Remember, you can have the best product in the world, but if you're using the wrong keywords, you're just another invisible listing lost in an ocean of digital products. And this is especially crucial for Etsy sellers because Etsy search algorithms heavily weights on titles and descriptions after the actual product. A well-optimized listing can be the difference between 2 views per day to 100 views per day. So here's your action plan moving forward. Let me recap what I've just covered here because I really want you to understand how powerful this combination really is. Right? So tool number 1 is Canva AI. This is gonna help you transform your boring product screenshot into professional AI-generated mockups that make people actually want to buy. So no more amateur-looking listings that just get scrolled past. Then tool number 2 is Typefully. This is gonna help you create consistent, engaging written social media content across X, Threads, and LinkedIn, and it schedules it strategically. So no more wondering where your next customer will come from. And bonus tool is WriteSonic. It helps you create titles and description that convert browsers into buyers on e-commerce platforms. So no more invisible listing that never get found. And these aren't just 3 random tools I picked. They work together as part of an ecosystem for digital product success. So here's what I see happening all the time. People get excited about these new tools, then they try to implement everything at once, and then they get overwhelmed, and then they quit. Don't do that. Start with tool number 1, get your mockups looking professional with Canva AI. Then move on to tool number 2 and start building your social media presence. Once you got those systems running, add the bonus tool if you're selling on e-commerce platforms. Remember, the goal isn't to use AI for everything. The goal is to use AI for the right thing. So you can spend your time on what only you can do, creating great products and building relationships with customers. So everything I've shared in this video is powerful, but it's just the beginning. So these tools handle the technical side of selling digital products, but there's a whole strategic layer that most people completely miss. See, the real difference between digital product sellers who make just a few $100s a month and those who build six-figure businesses, it's not about having better tools. It's about understanding first which products to actually sell, how to price their products, the psychology of their potential buyers, and how to validate your ideas, right? And then finally, the best platform strategies and how to avoid the biggest mistakes that keep 95% of digital product sellers stuck at beginner levels forever. So I always get tons of questions about this stuff. So I've decided to put together a comprehensive training that goes way deeper than what I can actually cover in a single YouTube video. And for all my viewers, it's completely free. There's no catch, no hidden cost, just pure value. The stuff I'm sharing inside, it's literally generated me over 6 figures in product revenue. And I've watched hundreds of my students hit similar numbers using these exact same strategies. But here's the thing, I'm honestly getting tired of watching people struggle with digital products just because they're missing the basic fundamentals. And nobody's actually teaching the simple proven strategies that work, the one that actually move the needle. So you know what? I'm just giving this training away for free, completely free, because I genuinely believe that once you understand these fundamentals, like really understand them, you're going to be successful. The link for the free workshop is in the description below. So what are you waiting for? Stop watching, start doing, go get it, and let's make this happen. I'll see you guys in the next video.